everybody, my name is Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. As always, if you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified anytime I post a new video. I have been really looking for good quality products that can be real good staples into, my wardrobe and also in my makeup products. And I noticed that I don't have a lot of lipsticks and lip glosses that complement my skin. So I went online, and when I was scrolling down my Instagram, I saw the KKW and Kylie collection that just came out for this season. So I wanted to give it a try and test it out on camera since it just came tonight and I'm a little impatient. I'm not a makeup guru whatsoever, but I do wear makeup practically every day unless I have a very, very good lazy day. I went ahead and I purchased this. This is me being impatient. Hi Sparkle. Hi Mama, you want to be on camera? This is Sparkle. Sparkle, say hi Mama. Such a good girl. I've had Sparkle for about 12 years now, and she's my sweetie. She's been with me through everything in life so far. Alright, so as I was saying, I have the KKW by Kylie Cosmetics new collection. This is Soul Sister, Double Trouble, Twinning, and Main Bay. And so I'm going to be testing these out, and I thought I'd just do the rest of my makeup, even though I'm not going anywhere, just because I noticed that, lip products or certain products don't look the same without certain parts of your makeup as well. So I thought I'd do a full face of makeup and also test these out for you. So I always start with concealer. I like to do my eyes first because of the fallout that normally happens with my eyeshadows. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with the Bye Bye Under Eye concealer. I'm just going to put these above my lid. By the way, like I said, I am not a makeup artist. This is how I do my makeup every day, just from watching a lot of beauty gurus. This is very thick for, my typical concealer, but I want something long wearing and also something full coverage. I know this looks a little crazy, but what I like to do is just put the concealer first all around my eye, just so that when I go in later to put the concealer under my eye, there's already a little bit of coverage there already. And I said already twice. Alright, there's a little bit of coverage there already. And so what that does is, obviously it gives me the double coverage, and, it takes care of those dark circles. But despite how thick and drying this is in the beginning, it actually stays with like a little bit of glow throughout the day, and you guys will see that once I'm done. But you could probably see like there's like a sheen to it. So I got that all around my eye. I'm going to take my, let me make sure I get the right one, my Morphe M535 brush, and I'm going to take this color right here. I unfortunately lost the slip with all the names because I didn't think I would ever be a makeup guru, so I didn't think it was important for me to know the names. And so I take the first two, or these two colors here, to use as a transition shade. And so I feel like my content is honestly getting kind of boring really quickly. Or maybe I'm personally just getting bored of it. I don't like doing a lot of the same thing over and over and over again. I will continue to do recipes as long as, they're new and exciting for me. But I just don't, I feel like what people seem to be looking for is more of videos about what exactly to do to lose weight. And so it's a little tricky for me because what I decided to do was take on a lifestyle and not a quick diet, lose weight quick situation. And that's why you probably don't see too many vegan meal plans, because this is a lifestyle for us and we don't typically eat the same thing over and over and over again. Now you can meal prep, and I'll probably do a meal prep video, but I like to, change it up and do different meals so I don't get bored of it. But what I will do is try to kind of come up with a few meals that I have every single week that are staples of mine, and hopefully if you kind of like that structure or that repetition of food, you guys could just repeat a lot of those meals so you can see, what it is that I do to lose weight. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. And so after I go ahead and I blend this out in my crease, I'm going to go ahead and take this yellow color right here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, create a video showing you, what I typically would eat in a week when I was a little bit more serious about my weight loss. And why I say that is because I've been experimenting a lot with a lot of vegan foods, and although veganism is good and healthy for you, my weight's kind of been maintaining itself for a while because I'm just indulging while still staying plant-based. And you can, but just know, of course, if you are trying to lose weight, you of course want to be at a calorie deficit. And right now I'm definitely not in a calorie deficit. I'm just maintaining my weight, and I'm actually okay with it right now. I'm a little bit happy about where I'm at, and then in a week or so I'm going to go ahead and just jump right back into just burning fat and just really getting into it. I just kind of really want to experiment and enjoy the holidays and be with my family. And okay, so after I get the yellow, I'm actually going to take this kind of orange brick, red brick color right here. I hope you guys can see that. And then I'm going to really pack that in. And I'm sorry, I have the Morphe M433 brush. And this is super pigmented, so just be careful. You don't want it to be a little too overpowering, but what I do is I try to just stay in the same areas to really pack the colors in. And I know it's going to look a little crazy and get a little sloppy here for me, but it's okay because when I go over with the concealer later, I'm going to be covering all that up. So next I'm going to go ahead and go in with this maroon, dark maroon color right here with that same brush. And I'm going to do even tighter, trying to stay close to that outer corner. And you just want to get that a lot lower. I hope you guys can see this. You see where it's like buffed here? Alright, so you want to pack that in to the corners. Okay. So after that I'm going to go in with this Sigma 395 brush that I've had. I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here and this lighter brown right here. And I know it's weird, I mix a lot of colors, but I want to get as much dimension in it as possible. And I want to keep that in the corner, kind of to get that like smoky eye. Oh, like perfect, so like like I'm actually a makeup artist. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is take this super light pink shimmery color, and I just simply use my finger because I always feel like these, because they're pressed in, the best thing you can do is use your fingers to get like the most pigmentation, or you could take like Fix Plus and use that. And it'll give you good pigmentation as well. So now we're going to go ahead and go in with this foundation here, and it's the Maybelline New York foundation. It's up to Jusqa. The way they wrote it is JUSQU''A, so Jusqa. And it's a 24-hour foundation. I really like this foundation. I feel like it gives me a good color, a good coverage. And it's really inexpensive. I'll link it down below. And I have the shade 310 Sun Beige. And I'm going to go ahead and take this Morphe M439 brush. Now you can use a beauty blender. I feel like beauty blenders are weird. I feel like I could clean a brush way better than a beauty blender. I will go in, I will keep washing the beauty blender, but because my pigmentation is, that brown shade, I always still see it there, so it makes me feel like a beauty blender never gets cleaned properly, where when I do a brush and I clean my brush, I can see it actually getting rid of the pigmentation, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's more sanitary to use a brush than the beauty blender, but maybe I'm overthinking it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just place that all over my skin, down my neck, my forehead, and then we're going to blend that out. So I am a person that I feel super weird when I fill in my eyebrows. I feel like I look hilarious with them. I will kind of do it sometimes you know, to kind of bring them a little bit closer, because I noticed that my eyebrows sometimes are a little bit further apart than I'd like them to be. But it's because when they start growing in here, they start to kind of like turn in. So I just completely get rid of them altogether. So now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go back in with my concealer, and it's the same one, the It Bye Bye Under Eye Cosmetics, and I'm going to just put a little bit, because this concealer is like one of those that a little goes a little too far. And here, I just kind of, like I said, I clean it out a little bit. I try not to worry too much if I clean too much of it out. I'm that kind of person that, you know, I'll be like, oh, it's okay, we can always just fix it. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now we are going to go in with some eyeliner. Alright, so I use L'Oreal Infallible Blackest Black eyeliner. I'm a basic girl. I mean, top brands, I do have some top brand stuff, but it's weird. Lately, I've really just been enjoying like drugstore products. I don't feel like spending that kind of money, and I know that I'm doing a lipstick review, but it's just because they had 4 shades on there, and it was on Black Friday, and I thought that all the shades were pretty, so I thought, okay, let me just go ahead and give it a try. And I also thought it'd be a good way to, you know, do another video and give you guys a little bit of a review, just in case you actually want to watch it. But I'm going to do the one thing you should not do, and that is pull my eye to do the eyeliner, because I've never mastered doing it without pulling. I've tried. I've seen so many videos that they tell you like this is how you get wrinkles faster, but it comes out so bumpy if I don't actually pull it. If you guys have some special tricks on how to keep this line straight but yet not make it so thick, please tag the videos or just send them to me on Instagram. Same brush, because it has leftover concealer, and if I leave some like marks with my fingers or remove some concealer, I'll just go over it again. I have very, 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 very dry skin, although I try to moisturize it all the time. So I don't even set my face, because if I do, you will see every single, you know, nook and cranny, and I've tried so many different ones, and even if they do work, because of my skin tone, sometimes it's a little bit difficult. So if you guys know of a good setting powder for somebody of my complexion that won't make me look like powder white if I take a picture, but actually doesn't show like every fine line and every blemish I have, you know, please, you know, let me know down in the comment section below, because I would love to get a good setting powder. I actually found this in the drugstore. It probably isn't for everybody, because it seems like it's for people with, you know, a little bit more of a colored complexion, but regardless, I really, really enjoyed their bronzer so much that I already used all of one and am about to be done with the other one. And this is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I don't like their highlighter on here. I don't feel like it does anything for me, but the bronzers on here are really, really pigmented, and they really do a nice, like warm, bronzy look on your face. So I'm going to go in with the contour shade, and this one is... This is the light to medium palette, and this is the Morphe E34 brush, and I'm just going to go into the contour shade and, you know, bring it on the higher points of my cheeks, because I notice a lot of people do the exact same point of their cheek, and it's kind of like defeating the purpose. You want to obviously bring your cheekbones a little higher, but just make sure you buff it out so it's not like a straight line, of course. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Telescopic Mascara. I've used this mascara probably my whole entire adult life. Clings onto your lashes and like pulls them, but not like in a weird way. It just like kind of straightens them out and gives me a lot of volume. I like the spider-like lashes because it makes them look thicker and more voluminous. Now that my face is mostly put together, all I need is lipstick. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and open this so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so these are darker shades because this is their new collection for the fall/winter. And so they have 4 shades. And I have Soul Sister, which is this one. I have Double Trouble, which is this one. And Twinning. And then this is Main Bay. So I'm going to go in with Soul Sister. So let's just go in. Ooh, this. So this color, like, I am in love. This color suits my, I've never been a person confident in red, but this red is so good for my skin color. Holy crap. Wow, this lipstick takes forever. Look at me trying to take this thing off. It's like a mission. Look at me. I look crazy. Let me touch up my foundation. Alright. Alright, so next in is Double Trouble. I can't. All he does is sing all day. So Double Trouble. I'm going to go in with this. To be honest, I did not expect these to be so similar, but if I had to pick between the Double Trouble and the Soul Sister, I actually like the Double Trouble more. I kind of like how dark colors look on my skin color. I like how darker colors look on me a little bit more these days, so I really like the Double Trouble one. I know I look a little sloppy and crazy because these things are like, this is me like struggling to take this lip gloss off because it's amazing that it stays on, and I know that when I put it on, I doubt it's going to actually come off, but this is a mission. I look like the Joker. I'm going to go into the last lipstick, and I'm going to go in with Twinning. I don't ever like light colors for myself. I feel like I look kind of like a clown. But this one is a lot creamier than the other two. The other two have that like wet, glossy consistency, and then it dries down matte, where this, I mean, it kind of dries down the same way, but I feel like this one's a lot creamier. So I'm going to go back over with all of the colors and put Main Babe over it. So this gloss kind of literally looks just like a gloss. I thought it was going to be like a really chromy kind of lip, but it just looks more like a gloss and has the chrome undertones there. So let's go ahead and put them on the other ones. So this is going to be Double Trouble, and I'll put the Main Babe over that one. Comes out super gorgeous. It literally just looks like a gloss. I don't even get the real chrome-like feel. I do have the chrome one from the KKW, the Ultra Bream ones, and so I'll try that with that, but this one is just simply looks like a gloss over the Double Trouble one, but it's really pretty. It doesn't dry down after you put the gloss, obviously, and I really like the color that comes out. I definitely think I will wear this, but I'm honestly more of a matte person, so I don't know how often I'll use this. Alright, and then now back to Soul Sister. So I'm going to put Soul Sister back on. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the Soul Sister and the Double Trouble look just a little too similar. And what's always been my issue with KKW products, Kylie does do a really good job of like giving you a range of different colors, but KKW, she's more about like simplicity, which is great because I love simplicity, but at the same time, like if I'm going to purchase a package of, you know, products, I do want at least to feel that each product that I'm purchasing has some sort of difference to one another. This does have a difference. It's not that it doesn't, but it's so minimal that I honestly could have done without one of them. And then I'm going to just take Main Bay and put it over to see what that looks like. I will say that after putting Main Babe, this, for the Soul Sister one, it comes out a little bit darker than it does for the Double Trouble. So if you want a darker color, I would say take the Soul Sister one and get the Main Bay. But it's still not that big of a difference. This one does bring out that chrome look a little bit more, but I'm sure you guys can tell on camera that it looks very, very similar. Both really beautiful colors, just not, in my opinion, necessary to get both. So I would save my money on that. I am back from Walmart. As you can see, this lipstick, or lip gloss I should say, is on like glue. I don't think this is honestly something that would come off naturally. I'm pretty sure this is something that you would have to take off yourself, which is great if you are like myself that works in an environment where you don't necessarily have a ton of time to constantly put lipstick on again and again. So I just feel like this is a little strong for me. But super long wearing, very, very creamy, very, very pigmented. I actually really enjoyed the products. I would highly recommend them. So my favorite color is going to go ahead and be the Double Trouble. The Double Trouble has a beautiful brick red like undertone to it, but to be honest, between the Soul Sister and the Double Trouble, it's really not that much of a difference. Like I said, the twinning one is really nice for a daytime lip. It's a really good kind of nudish, but a little bit on that pink mauve. For me, it's nude because of obviously my skin tone. But I really, really enjoy these products. I really recommend them. I will link them down below. I don't have any affiliations with them. I don't have enough of a following for it, but I will link it down below so it's convenient for you if you do want to purchase them yourself. I actually really enjoyed making this video and just talking to the camera about nothing and talking to you guys like you are, you know, just hanging out with me and doing our makeup together. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. I hope that this video was helpful as far as, you know, testing out these lip products, and I cannot wait to film again. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. If not, I'll just pull something else out of a hat. And until next time, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.